Hi everybody, welcome to TFT Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon Banshee. This is me, Oberon, with the outlook on the emotional exchanges. It's my weekly show on Fridays to look at what's coming to us in our emotional and relationship lives, why it is important and where it leads to. I do this reading for the elemental signs of the zodiac, so air, fire, water, and earth signs in order. And then for each of those, I throw in an affirmation from the Universal Love Oracle deck. And by the way, I'm using the Modern Tarot, Modern Love Tarot, for the main part of the reading. So let's get started then, and we're working with the air signs being Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This one's for you. What's coming to you this week? What kind of emotional resonance or essence thing is happening for you? I pulled the Star reversed. So there's a sense of really dismalness in our relationships. It may be one in particular. It may be feeling like there's something unhopeful about this situation. There's maybe a sense that it's time to end either a relationship or a situation that just seems to bring a lot of dismal feelings or a sense of hopelessness. I don't know exactly what this could be pertaining to. I sort of feel like, if somebody is really hurting, you shouldn't necessarily leave them, but it could be something else. So let's see if the cards clear that up. So then the next position is, why is this important? And it's another reversed card, Major Arcana. It's the Hermit. It may be time to let somebody go within themselves for themselves, or this could be you, in fact. That may be the sense of gloom air signs are feeling about relationship matters or happiness, emotional contentment. Feel so strong that you feel this is a call for you to go into yourself and maybe not do things the way exactly that you are. On the other hand, it could also be a sign too that maybe what this is about is you coming out of a shell and getting out more into the open. The Hermit reverse could also be that too. So that's why it's important. You have to decide where you need to be, what these feelings are compelling you to do, to follow your heart in a sense. Where will this lead to? And it's the Five of Wands. It's upright, unlike our other cards. So to me, that Five of Wands is saying that where this leads to is maybe a sense of competition or movement that puts into place where the lines or parameters or boundaries of the relationship are. And so for some, this could mean that really we have to decide for ourselves over a relationship that makes us feel dismal and hopeless, or held within ourselves and unable to be ourselves. But it could also mean too that we have to work harder at compromises. So let's take a look then at the affirmation for the air signs from the Universal Love deck, which I mentioned. And I'll just pick one at random. Golden Path. It's pretty. The Golden Path. Continue your current course even though you may be experiencing unforeseen difficulties or obstacles. This card has shown up in your reading today to encourage you. Have faith in your convictions and know that they will lead to a golden path. So in a way, I think this card is saying or suggesting that if you do feel you are drawn to put yourself in the position you need to be in your relationship, it looks like you should hold firm to that conviction. So I'm just going to let that go. And we're going to move on to the fire signs now. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This one's for you. What will your week be like? Is the emotional current burning towards you or away? Are things heating up or too much? Here we go, fire signs. So what is the actual energy, essence, situation that seems to be coming towards you? Oh, it's the Ace of Cups reversed. Fire signs, it may be that you thought you were starting something new and pleasurable, a new relationship or a new experience that you like doing, a group activity, whatever it was. But it seems like there's some delays here, like you're not really feeling the happiness you thought you would feel from it. So if it's in a relationship, then you're feeling like maybe it has started really slowly and you're not really sure if it's gonna, become a more viable relationship or not. But this could pertain to other things that bring you emotional contentment. So why is it important? And it's judgment upright. And I think that says it's important because this is a turning point for you, perhaps within this idea or this relationship or situation, but it could also be in terms of a general feeling you've been having that you feel like maybe you really need to flip your script, so to speak, to change things in a way that makes you reanalyze possibly love and relationships, emotional feelings in general. Maybe you feel like you need to reawaken this in your heart. Maybe you feel like not being able to move forward in a relationship is more something to do with yourself and your own feelings about love and happiness. And so maybe this is a call to you to wake up. Where does this lead to? And it's the Five of Swords reversed. And the Five of Swords reversed is our typical no one wins bad card. The Five of Swords reversed, especially in the sense of emotional things, would seem to be indicating that we are at the end of a road of some sort. We realize we're not going to get where we want to, and we may have to really just cut and run, sort of take no prisoners and move on. We've realized that whatever it was we were hoping to have or the happiness we were searching for is not going to happen. Very sorry, fire signs. So let's take a look at the affirmation for the fire signs with our Universal Love deck. And that's by Tony Carmine Salerno. And the Modern Love Tarot deck is by Ethany, with art by Linda Morningstar. All right, so what is your affirmation, fire signs? Relationship. Well, this did seem to be about a relationship, that's for sure. Are you struggling to find a truly loving and meaningful relationship? If so, then look at the relationship you have with yourself. Our external relationships simply mirror the relationship we have with ourselves. What is lacking in your relationship with others is often lacking in your relationship with you. Learn to truly love yourself. This is vital. If you are to give true meaning to your life, be loving and honest with yourself, and watch your relationship with others transform. And when I put it into context now, I sort of feel like maybe we're being too judgmental, fire signs. We're being too judgmental about relationships, about our role in them, or about other people's roles. And this is what's causing, something that looks kind of bad there. So, fire signs, listen to that affirmation. And now we're going to move on to the water signs. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We're looking to see what currents of emotion are rushing towards you this week. Where will you find importance or relevance? And how will you follow when the tide moves those waves back out? Water signs. What is coming towards you, emotionally speaking? And it's the Queen of Pentacles. Water signs, this is a week to maybe feel the relationship with yourself, with your own peace of mind in yourself, with your own center and gravity, taking care of yourself, taking care of those around you who really need that. So it's a beautiful thing. Why is this important? Because it is the way you find happiness. It's the Ten of Cups. It's important because in taking care of yourself and to some degree what is important around you, you will really realize that happiness. This is an unconditional happiness. It could be love in your life, but it could be love of all sorts. It doesn't have to be true romantic love. It could just be the sense of family and unconditional love with friends and others. So where is this leading to, water signs? And it's the Nine of Swords. This idea may be putting you on the front lines of caring for others, and that sometimes it will be hard for you to be able to do all that as well as care for yourself, which is what the first card indicates. So water signs, I think this is a clue to you to say you can do this, but you have to also remember to take care of yourself. Be there for those that need it, but remember that your battery needs charging too, whether it's the emotional, spiritual, or physical, mental ones. So let's give you your affirmation, water signs, from the Universal Love set. Embrace. A new and exciting opportunity is about to come your way. Embrace it. You are also being asked to embrace the different aspects of your personality. Make a list of everything about you, the many facets and qualities that make you the unique person you are. Make no distinction between what you consider desirable or undesirable. Simply list everything that would describe you. Then embrace all these with love. Embrace all of who you are. The universe and all of creation will then be able to fully embrace you. And I think that's lovely. I think that water signs, maybe sometimes we bite off more than what we can chew, emotionally speaking, and we take on a lot of empathy from other people's situations. And I think this is a card saying it's okay to do that, but remember to embrace yourself as well. All right, so now we are on to the earth signs. It's our final elemental sign of the zodiac. And earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So they're solid and dependable. They're not always showing their emotional side, but it's there. So let's see what is coming to them this week. What are the emotional qualities or essences or energies, situations, things or people that maybe are bringing something emotional to their table? All right. And you get the Ace of Wands. So, Earth signs, you're kind of got a really good sign here. You seem to have an opening into a new level of friendship or growth. Maybe you're joining a group or club, you're networking. Maybe you have a new circle of friends and they're warm and inviting. You know, this is a really strong card, suggests a strong beginning for some new endeavor. Could very much have a number of aspects, but friendship and growth and networking are key. Why is this important? And it's the Six of Pentacles. It's important because you're realizing there's a give and flow here that you want to be a part of and that you will be a part of. That whatever the situation is, even if it's just a one-on-one relationship, there's something here that really suggests it's really going to be flowing between you and all components thereof. And you see the little hearts there? This is giving and sharing at a very true level. And that's why it's important for you to do that. But where is it leading to? And it's the King of Pentacles, but they're reversed. This could be saying that, you know, to some degree, you'll have to remember to manage some practical things going on here, that it's really, you know, good to enjoy, you know, all of that emotional giving. But there are some things that you need to maybe hold closer to yourself and not necessarily give away. So understand boundaries and loyalties, and also understand, you know, what your role is in safeguarding yourself, making yourself secure in this, you know, new environment you seem to be moving towards. So let's look at our universal love affirmation for the Earth signs. See what that gives us. The Gateway. Oh, I like that. The Gateway. A chapter in your life is coming to a close. Surrender graciously and with love. Trust. All is held eternally within our hearts. As the natural cycles of life take their course, remember that spring always follows winter. Time is a gateway. Allow its precious beauty to pour into your heart. If there is sadness at this time, remember, as a new chapter unfolds, love guides all things. And I'm going to end with that and just say that, of course, although it sounded like there's a beginning here, I think the beginning comes from an ending. And I think that Earth signs maybe are closing a certain sense of relationships or things in their life that they were involved in, activities that maybe had a social and emotional nice point for them. But we're moving on to something different, Earth signs. And so this could be because there are moves going on, physical moves. Maybe it's moves in our workplace. And this always brings a new opportunity, new people to meet and become a part of that fabric there. So open the gateway and step forward into something new, Earth signs. So that's it for the emotional exchanges for this week. I'm so glad you joined me. Don't forget to watch Banshee's show on Sundays, the Material Matters. It's good financial advice. It's 10 a.m. Sunday mornings. And also watch our joint show, Your Weird Week, which is Mondays at 9 a.m. on our YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.